Football's about passion. It's a way of life. It gets you up on the morning. It's magnificent. It's fantastic. What a sport. What a sport. It's a way of life. It's a way of life.
One of our awesome subscribers, who goes with the username Tiki Yaka, I hope I've got that right, suggested that I take a look at this, and this is J.League Winning 11-10 Europe League 06-07 on the Sony PlayStation 2, and Tiki Yaka posted at our Discord community and said, this is potentially the more definitive version of the games you previously covered on this retro football playlist, PES 6 and obviously WE10. There are 62 stadiums, apparently. I say apparently, I believe you, mate. I know you've played this. I haven't played this before. Is that PES 4 music? No, it's not. It's its own thing. This music is awesome. Oh, it's kicking off, this tune. Anyway, look, guys. So I am using the translated version of the game. If you were playing the original game, of course, all of this would be in Japanese because this was exclusive to Japan. We didn't get this game over here in Europe or in North America. I don't think this released in North America. I haven't played it before. 62 stadiums. Oh my days. I can't get over that. Like, how does the game cope? How did the PS2 cope with 62 stadiums? So, I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued by this. I'll play a little bit of a friendly here, and then we'll quit out, and I'll get to maybe Master League. We'll take a look at the other modes as well. I don't like the classic ball. No one uses the classic ball today. Does anyone ever use the classic ball? I always say this. I won't bore you all, guys. Oh my god, the soundtrack for this is fantastic. So, Winning 11-10 is obviously PES 6. I love Winning 11-10. I think it's a better game than PES 6. But this... Oh, they've got George Washington up front. This is its own thing, of course. It's I mean, how many Winning 11 games did we get, plus all the, like, cool extra versions? But that's what I'm going to class this as, one of the cool extra versions. So it's Kashima Antlers here against the Red Diamonds. And on commentary is John Kabira. I think he was the commentator for a lot of the Winning 11 games, wasn't he, guys? Do correct me if I get any details wrong in this video. But, let's do cameras and all the stuff that I always do. Let's change it to Y, change the angle. I'll have to change my... bumpers around, trigger buttons, whatever you like to call them. No, sorry guys, I've got to get used to circle, and it reverses the controls in the menus on Winning 11-10, if you didn't know. I say get used to it. I've got a lengthy Winning 11-9 Live Evolution Master League save at the channel, so I should be used to it. Anyway, I think... Okay, straight away this feels a bit slower. Might be placebo. But what I'll do is quit out, I think. And we'll take a look at the Master League. I want to see how it looks. Are we going to have similar menus to PES 6? Or will this be its own thing as well? Because all of this is new. Look, this menu, these menus are nothing like PES 6. And you've got this techno, guys. Just absolute banging techno anthem in the background. Okay, this... Oh, wow, look at this. This is new. Says Mike from a game from... Or looking at a game from 2005, 2006. So, I'm choosing a European club for the benefit of this video, because obviously the big thing about this game was the... Well, it's got it in the name of the game, Europe League 06-07. Might go Benfica. It sounds like a remix of PES 4 soundtrack to me. This is amazing. It doesn't do this in the other PES games. But I'm going to choose an Italian club, I think, because there was no Portuguese league listed there. Who don't I usually choose? Inter? I always choose Milan or Roma, so let's go with Inter for a change. They were like the cover stars for PS6, or Adriano was, I think. And bear with me, guys. Just set this game up here. Oh my god, this song. So, that small snippet of gameplay we got to see just now, it feels slower. But generally, that's not in... That Telstar ball isn't in the other PES games, is it? Generally, winning 11 games feel slower to me anyway. I don't think it is placebo. I like this, but what's this? You can listen to an audio guide. Let's do it.
皆さんご機嫌いかがでしょうか。ジョン・カビラです。さて、これからたくさんのドラマが詰まったマスター。
Listen to the lounge music. I love this game already. This is fantastic. We didn't get any of this stuff. Konami went, like, to use a pun, they went balls deep. Balls in. Balls deep or balls deep, isn't it? For winning 11, didn't they? Like, just, it's crazy. Because the gameplay for PES is always good in the PS2 era. Always. Factual. It's a factual statement. It's always good. And I'm going to try and skip through all this, guys. But the presentation was sometimes a little bit lacking for PES games. We accepted it. The gameplay was so good. But they really went all out, didn't they, for the Win 11 games. The presentation, all these added stadiums, just stuff. There was more stuff off the pitch going on. Especially with this version. Look at the Sky Sports style menus here. This is crazy. And the music has changed again. The music's just like 90s dance. It's awesome. Even though this isn't 90s, but we'll pretend it could be. I'm going to search for a player just to see what transfers are like. I mean, they're going to be similar, if not the same. Yeah, it looks like... Try and get Kaka. Can you imagine Kaka leaving Milan for Inter? I mean, I can't afford him, can I? No, it'll bankrupt Inter. It'll bankrupt the club. I can't do that. Let's go to Roma and see. De Rossi looks doable, maybe. Yeah, that's doable. It'll skint us, as they say here in the UK. Do you say skint in other countries, or is it just here? Anyway, let's save. Let's play. We will get to some gameplay eventually, but I just wanted to explore these menus. And I want you guys to get in the replies. Let me know if you've played this version of Winning 11-10. And come and join the Discord community if you're interested. Really friendly, awesome group of people. I mean, we've got the likes of Tiki Yaka in there. I hope I'm pronouncing your username correctly, mate. We've got the likes of Tiki Yaka in there, just suggesting absolute bangers like this. Oh, I love you guys. You introduce me to all these football games, and then I always fall in love with the football games, and it's like, that's all I'm going to play for this week. And then you come along and suggest another one. I just got all these football games in my brain now. It's just like, I don't know which one to play. I'm spoiled for choice. Back in the day, we only had one game to last us for the year. But now I've just got several to play. Anyway, it's a good thing. But I'm going back to the commentator. Is it John Cabera? I don't know how you pronounce his surname, so apologies there. But I think he generally commentated on these WE games. I must say though, John it's not really a Japanese name, is it? Did he have any British or American connections? Who knows? Anyway, maybe he had British parents or something. I'm trying to think of other Johns in Japan. It's Stankovic. It's slower, guys. It's slower. Now, I think I've already said it, but just in case I haven't, I couldn't find a widescreen patch for this. Let's check the... Yeah, it has saved it. It feels... I'm just not used to playing PES now with the borders there, with the 4-3 dimensions. I mean, this is how... This is how we would have played the game back in the day, of course, on our CRT TVs. We didn't play widescreen, or I didn't, anyway. Figo, it's gonna have a pop. Has a crack. What does he say? One of the FIFA commentators has a pop, and it has a pop. I think it's FIFA, not PES. There's Ibrahimovic before he had the ponytail. Adriano, he goes back to Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's over here. This is fantastic. This is the nectar, football gaming nectar, this. It's 10 out of 10 already. Oh, that's nice. That, oh, Zanetti. It's 10 out of 10, guys. Straight away. Don't have to think about it. This is football. I mean, this is football, because this is football isn't 10 out of 10. This is 10 out of 10. So good. So good. Is anyone surprised? I'm not. I am a... Yeah, I confess. I say, Adriano. Hey, the shooting. I got to get used to shooting in PES 6. WE10. But I have confessed before, guys, and I'll confess again. I'll hold my hands up. I am a PS2 era PES fanboy. More so now than when I was younger. They are the best football games around. Good save. No other football games get near these football games in terms of variety in the matches, ball physics, challenge, gameplay in general. Just every time I go back to these games after playing, I don't know, one of the FIFA games, This Is Football, Chris Kamara's Street Soccer, FIFA Street, whatever it may be. He's done well there, Adriano. Stankovic has a lovely goal. And that was all about Adriano's play there. Unselfishly, he's trying to find one of his mates, and he does. He finds Stankovic, and it's just a tap-in for him, really. Look at that. But yeah, it doesn't matter what football game I've been playing, which isn't PES PS2 era. I go back to this, and it's just like, to use the analogy I always use, it's like putting on a real lovely comfy pair of slippers after a long hard day at the office. And that applies to Fox Engine PES games and everything that came after this as well. Not just FIFA or This Is Football. They're good games in their own right. But these games, after playing, say, I don't know, PES 2019, which I think is okay. You go back and play this, PS2 era, it's all over. Nothing gets near these brilliant games. And it's subjective, of course. It's just my opinion. Many of you, or some of you, will be like, no, I preferred 2021. Some people say PES 2021's their favourite football game of all time. Is Adriano's in? He's got to score. Oh, I tried to go round keeper. But Barthez got to... I don't know who's in goal. I'm just saying it's Barthez. For Chievo. Oh, it's a lovely... Just holds the cross up there. Some people say PES 2021 is their favourite game of all time. They use the mods on PC and stuff. It does look incredible when you patch and mod that game. That's fair. For me, PES 2021, I think, is a good football game. It's a little bit too slow and sluggish for me. The fun factor isn't there for me that you get with PES in the PS2 era. I like this slightly more accessible, arcadey nature of these games. Even though there's a ton of depth. These aren't arcade football games, but they kind of use the International Superstar Soccer blueprint and evolved that. And that's why they've still got a hint of arcade about them. They are pick up and play, but there's a lot to... There's a lot to bear in mind when you play these games, especially on the higher difficulties, of course. And this is incredible. This is such a good football game. Is it a lot different gameplay-wise from WE10 or PES 6? Not really. Not really. If anything, maybe it's the same gameplay-wise as Winning 11-10 with the added bells and whistles here. But it does play a slower game of footy, just slightly, just a tad slower than PES 6, which we obviously had here in Europe. That was what I would have played, PES 6. We didn't get to play these wonderful Winning 11 games unless we imported the games. And it was something I wasn't interested in doing because I don't know if they would work on PS2 consoles or PAL consoles. And I basically was interested in the option files and stuff that we had for PES 6 around the time. It's Stankovic, the goal scorer. Got a lot of space here. He's got room for a shot. Hey! I mean, I always say it, pitches are terrible. I mean, pitches were pretty bad on PS2 PES games. They were just too faded, or they were too almost grey looking rather than green. It really used to irk me. I mean, to be fair to FIFA on PS2 and that, the pitches were far better. They were more vibrant, more green than you got here. But we didn't care because it's not a game breaker, is it? It's not going to ruin your enjoyment of these wonderful footy games. It's full time. We win 1-0. Let's see if De Rossi joins us here. Yeah, it's awesome. This great suggestion, Tiki Yaka. And I didn't know about this version of Winning 11. Sometimes I will use Google. Just sometimes, though. And I will look up Winning 11 games. And there are so many. I still never managed to find every release. And then someone... he doesn't want to come. Someone will pop up in the Discord. Come and join the Discord, guys. Someone will pop up and be like, Mike, check this out. And I'm like, what the hell is this? Is this a fan-made game? And then it's like, no, this was actually a real game. We've got financial problem. Let's get out of there. Don't want the financial problems. Anyway, as a quick look at the Master League. Got different menus, but more or less plays the same as it would have on all of the PES games around the time. That damn classic ball. They're really trying to force me to use the classic ball here. Yeah, this is it. This is football gaming. Goodness, I've noticed something happening of late, and I kind of love it. But I've noticed people at the Discord. Some people are just going back to PES 2. Sorry, PES 2. PS2 PES. It's quite a few people now. I know Lovely Lewis, the administrator, one of the administrators at the Discord at the YouTube channel. Lovely Lewis is just like, I'm playing PS2 PES now. And he's loving it. Because it's hard not to love it. Let's try and get more people over. Come on, guys. I wonder if we can get any of the FIFA Ultimate Team crowd, the FIFA YouTubers over to PS2 PES. Do you think they'd like it? I think they'd get bored. Choose that team because they're 3-star to play against, that is. And we got new music again here. Yeah, can you imagine the FIFA Ultimate Team YouTubers or just the players base in general coming over and playing these games? I think they'd like them. It's hard not to, but I think they'd get bored because there isn't that endorphin rush of unlocking cards. And I think that's what a lot of the football gaming community is now, the modern day community, and the gamers that are a lot younger than me, they kind of want that. It's like they're playing towards the something, which I respect. I get that. It's just the whole economy that surrounds that I don't like people using real money, that kind of thing. It doesn't sit right with me. When we played these wonderful games, look at this stadium. When we played these wonderful games, it wasn't about real money and having to spend our real hard-earned cash. We'd already bought the game for 30, 40 quid, whatever it cost in your country. We'd already bought the game. That was it. We didn't have to spend another penny on it. We played the game for the beautiful game, if that makes sense. We played it to feel a sense of achievement and accomplishment of winning these hard-fought matches, the tournaments, the Master League or League trophies and League titles. It wasn't about cards. And obviously it's a bygone era. I'm like old man yelling at cloud or whatever the saying is. Oh my god, the difference in players. You really do notice the player individuality in these PS2 PES games, especially in this. Thiago Neves there. I mean, this was no. That was naughty, that. Commentary sounds fantastic. I don't know what they're saying because obviously I don't understand Japanese. But it sounds cool. I'm sure one of my players has got a very impressive ponytail. Alright, here we go. Ooh. Oh my god. Because I play so much Winning 11-9, which is essentially PES 5, the shooting's very, very different from when you go to PES 6 or Winning 11-10. It's a lot more sensitive, as Dave and I always find out when we do the co-op PES 6 series we're playing through. Shameless plug. Check out the playlist, the Fulham Co-op Master League series. Personally, my favourite series on the channel because I get to play matches with my good friend Dave co-op. We laugh. Endlessly laugh. It's a lot of fun. But we both find that going to these games, this era, this generation of PES, not generation, that's the wrong word, but just this year of PES 6, the shooting, like I say, you've really got to time your shooting more than you did in PES 5. It's very, very sensitive. I find that it is anyway. Look at the little Konami friend. Oh, it's gone now, but the little Konami friendly match ad board at the top. Just these little touches we didn't get. Here he is, the guy with the little ponytail. Look at that. Oh, you guys know I'm always on hair watch. And if you didn't know, Frei Bentos is the name of our fictional manager in a lot of the series, and Frei Bentos has a ponytail, so that's why we make comments on ponytails. Here he is, Yamada with his ponytail. The oohs and ahs of Winning 11. 10 out of 10. That's my review. I don't say anything else. I just say 10 out of 10. That's the review. And I think, oh, that was nice. Look at how it flows. Look at all the comings togethers. Does that make sense? It doesn't, but you know what I mean. Look at the midfield battles and the hustles. Look at the animations that you see. Just look at how it flows. Look how different this match is. You can tell I'm passionate about this, guys. But look how different this match is compared to the Inter v Chievo match I just had. This is more of a slog. It's not as easy on the eye here, because you've got two teams who aren't as good as Inter or Chievo. Well, Inter. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, I tried to take it around the corner. It was a wonderful time for football gaming. It always fills me with a lot of nostalgic feelings. And it also fills me with I get a tinge of sadness. Because this era for me, I just thought football gaming's just going to get better from here. I mean, I think everyone assumed that. We were like, look how good these games are. It's just going to get better. When that PS3 arrives one day, they're just going to be incredible. But what happened? Like, what happened? Again, it's subjective, but for me, we never hit the heights of this era. Again, we just didn't. It's crazy. And I kind of respect Konami for having a different vision for the series with Fox Engine and slowing it down to a very, very realistic pace. But the game and the series, for me, stopped being fun. It just stopped being fun. I liked PES 2021. I played quite a bit of it. It hasn't, in my opinion, got that I need to play one more match before bed quality. These football games, and I'm not going to give away my age, but I'm, let's just say I'm in my 40s, right? These games, even to this day, I'll start playing a match, and then before I know it, it's 2, sometimes 3 a.m. if I'm feeling adventurous. Right, let's whip this in. It's 2 or 3 a.m. and I'm still playing. I'm like, I've got to go to bed now. This is ridiculous. Just one more match. I don't get that with other football games, which speaks volumes for a game which is 20 years old now. 10 years old. No, 20. I was right the first time. 20 years old, man. Well, this is coming up to 20 years old, isn't it? I had to think about that one. It's crazy. Nearly 20 years old. And I'm still finding fun to be had from these football games because they are so unpredictable and varied. Anyway, sorry guys, I've been on my soapbox there, ranting away. Let's talk about this game. Look at this. Please enter community name, participant's name, blood type, zodiac sign. What on earth is that about? I love it. Konami at their quirky, or with their quirky stuff going down there. So we've got the Jomo All-Star Soccer. Let's try... All-Star teams. Not interested. I've never been interested in that kind of stuff, but it's good to have here for the people that like it. Look at all the modes. And guys, I'm going to say it again. 62 stadiums? How? The game seems to run fine for me. I mean, PES 2008, a few of us, and I say a few of us, a few of the subscribers have mentioned it. Let's do Arsenal v Man United. Let's end the video with this game. A few of the subscribers and myself have got a theory that PES 2008, from a presentation standpoint, was one of the best PS2 games. But it had that bug in Master League, and some people think the PS2, the hardware, struggled because of all the content, but that can't be true now. My theory has been put to bed, really, because we've got 62 stadiums here and this game works absolutely fine. Oh, the online stadio. So that is isn't that the Blaupunkt stadium or whatever, which then starts to feature in PES 2014, 2013, etc. on PS2. And I think that was the stadium in the PSP games. Because you only had the one stadium in the Sony PlayStation portable versions of PES, didn't you? And they're brilliant games in their own right. This is interesting. Anyway, Arsenal v Man United. Kits might clash. Be good if Man United had their third kit to choose here. Which around the time, I think would have been a blue kit. I'm trying to think of the season. 05-06, isn't it? I like the night kits around this time. I've chosen one of the Japanese stadiums because we're playing Winning 11 and it'd be rude not to. You've got all these stadiums to choose from. Yeah, I think their third kit, it might have been the black kit actually. I don't know. Anyway, I love the Nike template, the night kits around this era. And I'm playing as Arsenal against my team, who I support in Man United. So, things I do for you guys, eh? I say they'll clash. Obviously, red doesn't clash with white, but there's a lot of white going on here. You got the white shorts, white socks of Arsenal. Then you got Man United with the white socks, white shirts, if that makes sense. I prefer to choose a third kit, but there's no option of third kit in these, or in this version of the game. Ronaldo looks a bit weird, doesn't he? But it's fine. The rest of the players, they look really good. Oh, Jens Lehmann. He was an unpredictable character, wasn't he? Sometimes he was world class. Sometimes he looked like a Division 2 keeper. Anyway. Let's have a look. Oh, guys, what's going on with the pitch here? Do you know what I mean about the grey sort of look? I know it's a night match. Probably weather is overcast here. I mean, Fabregas has got his gloves. Well, all the Arsenal players got their gloves on. Scholes doesn't wear gloves. He doesn't need them. But look how murky and grey and weird the pitch looks. Ah! Love this. It's just brilliant. It's a brilliant football game. It's really hard to put my finger on what is that different to PES 6, apart from it being a bit slower. I would say I think it's a little bit more challenging in top player. PES 6 can get a tad on the easier side of things, depending on who you're playing as. But I don't know, that might be placebo. I need to play more of this. But it's fantastic. It is... Whoa. It is winning 11-10. Let's try and get this right. Winning 11... No. J.League. Winning 11-10. Europe League. 06-07 on the PS2. Again, let me know if you've played it, guys. It's 10 out of 10. I love this. I'm going to be playing this all weekend. Surprise, surprise. I'll speak to you all soon.
サイド攻撃を見せましたが、ここは攻めきれませんでした。ファーディナンド、このパスは通らない。取られた。オシェイ。
カビラさん、
はい、
ホーム側なんですけど、サイドを指さして叫んでました。やはり動きが中央に偏りすぎてるのを気にしてるようですね。
ああ、なるほど。クリスティアーノ